Solid Mustang here again, and first off, let me apologize on the last video on my 2012 Dodge Charger SXT. The video was sideways. I was holding the camera phone straight up and it recorded sideways. I thought I could flip it. It wouldn't flip, so. Well, as you can see, well, it's a little harder to see here. If you didn't notice, I do have a new Dodge Charger. This is an RT. This is a 2014, brand new, 100 miles, literally just tripped 100 miles. So this is the RT, 100th anniversary. So I thought this time we'll start here in the important part, the engine. Which, if you're gonna buy the Charger RT, this is why. You like the V8. 5.7 liter, 300, I believe it's 380 horsepower, or 385 or 375, right in that range. Very powerful engine. It does get up and go. Not kidding, it goes. So, and actually doesn't look like it's going to be too bad to work on, like if you need to do spark plugs or something like that. So, so very fast, very responsive engine too. There's no, one thing I didn't mention with the SXT, you did have a little bit of a hesitation when you pushed on the gas. There is none in this. And that probably comes down to the 8-speed automatic transmission to a standard 5-speed transmission. If you notice the lights, these are upgraded lights. These are the high definition lights. We're going to try to get in there a little closer here so you can see. And yeah, they work really well. So it is they're red pearl metallic. Yeah, I can talk. So, get the 100th anniversary right there, Dodge, and you got it again here on the wheels. That's one thing I really do like about this. The rims are sweet. They are sweet. Good looking car. So again, a really nice 4-door car, real fast, muscle car like. This time I'm going to try not to put my license plate in there. So one thing I wanted to show everybody, if you get one of these, sorry about that, if you get one of these, I'm looking at the trunk here, and you want to put something, say octane boost or something like that, in the gas tank. Well, you will find that you can't just stick something into the gas tank. You need a special little tool, and it's actually in here. So we're going to help you out here. I'm going to show you where this is. If you get your netting on like I do, pop this off. Not the easiest thing in the world, but it's not too bad, especially if you don't have things in it. So slide this out of the way. Slide my housework out of the way here. And whoops, better do the other side. Right, do the other side. Okay, so we got both sides. Open this thing up, and you got your spare. You got your battery back here, by the way, if you ever need to jump. So, but if you come down here, it's right there. You need to pop that thing out, put that into where the gas tank is, and then you can put a fuel additive. Or if you run out of gas, you mistakenly run out of gas, that's where it is. That's how you would put gasoline into your car, so you could refill it with a gas can or something like that. So, little safety notice from Solid Mustang here. Oh yeah, I need to keep my voice down. If it was loud last time, it seems like it came off on YouTube a lot louder than it did when I reviewed it. Sorry about that again. So, sideways and loud. Put all this stuff back. So again, big trunk. Spoiler is slightly different. It's just a little different. The old one didn't quite come out like it does right here. It more came out even. I'm kind of indifferent. Also right here, this kind of comes out. This is more hidden inside and underneath the spoiler. Yeah, brand new car, and I already got birds doing their thing. So there's your gas I was just talking about. SX, this is the RT again. So to get in, 100th edition. You'll notice the seats. They call it vintage leather. So if you're looking at one, it's not that the leather is very dirty. It's just vintage leather. And it's meant to look faded. Custom and the floor mats there. Does have the Beats stereo, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big Beats guy. I'm not a big stereo guy, but you know, it is what it is. Interior, you got the SRT8 steering wheel. It's heated, so that's nice. So the other thing is kind of nice, you do have sunroof, so that's nice. So most everything else same. Little changes here from the 12 to the 14. One with the RT, here is the standard gear shift. Now if you watch my 2012 SXT, you'll notice it's just a little different. You'll be very used to this. Electric, you know, it's very mechanical. It sits a little low. Kind of indifferent on it. So you kick this on. It will tell you 100th anniversary there. I just missed it. Does it right there on the dash. So comes up. You do get a nav with it, so you get the map. So radio's pretty, and everything else is pretty much the same. So now one thing's kind of nice, you know, it's still got the map on it here. If you want to turn the map off, you just go right there. So, you know, if you want the big map screen, it's underneath the nav. But if you just want a radio, you can have like a small map on there, just like that. So, paddle shifts, got downshift, upshift. Watch it when you're using the behind the steering wheel here. You can change the channel. You can change what you're doing with that. Good song. Over here is the volume up, volume down. You can also change what you're doing, the disc. You got your USB, all that kind of stuff. It's back here. Just watch the paddle shifts. So everything else is the same. One thing on this car, and you got to kind of know when you get in a V8, gas mileage. So, and when I got in, you might notice the box over here, Z-Max. I've had a couple V8s, and this actually works. I gotta admit, I gain about 5 miles a gallon, to be completely honest with you, as it mixes in with fuel and everything else. Also, I figured this car's been, this is one they would use a lot to drive an RT. So I got it yesterday with about 70 miles on it, and now I put a few miles on 103, and so that means it's been driven. The dash up here is a little different. A couple things a little different. If you run through, I didn't do this before. It's the center thing, center information, and we'll try to get that. Focus is not doing too well right there. Sorry about that. So you got fuel economy, you got cruise on or off, vehicle speed. If you select one, you know, as you can expect. So trip info, you can plug things in. Tire pressure, you know, right down the greens. Vehicle info, coolant, oil temp. The SXT did this too, my last one. Engine hours 5. So obviously, you know, I haven't driven around for 5 hours. So yeah, it was driven. So that's why I decided to put that Z-Max stuff in. So it's $40 at AutoZone. So it's not very much. Easy to put in. You put I think it's kind of the purplish color into the fuel, and then the clear one into the oil. It might be vice versa. Sorry, vice versa. And just make sure you follow the instructions. You get the right one in the right place. So, but back up to, I like to keep it on fuel economy. You know, this way I'm not watching the speedometer go flying up. So, but we'll turn that ad off there. And I did get this at Liberty again. And Carrie was very nice. They did a great job. Here, let's hear the V8. Right? I gotta quit talking. It's a nice note. And there is a shake in here, so you can feel the torque. I believe it's about 385 pounds of torque. So, anyways, very nice car. Let's get into the drive. And around the corner here. And we got a little bit of a runway here. I can go up, make a turn here. And we'll just do a little. As you can tell, it will get up and go. And of course, the gas mileage just dropped 0.2 of a point, but that's okay. Gotta have a little fun with it. Big V8. Probably why the cops like it. Police officers are starting to go to these. They're not expensive as the Fords, but they are really fast. So let's get into the drive is good, but not as smooth as the SXTs. I don't have the sport mode engaged. In case anybody asks, this does have a sport mode. By the way, you really got to watch the speed in this car. So whenever the speed along a little bit, and where I live, the cops can be a little rough on the speed. So, but it's not bad. Yeah, I'm doing 39 miles an hour. The speed limit's 35, so I guess 4 miles an hour over. But not quite as smooth. You feel the bumps a little bit more. Thinner tires, that probably has a little bit to do with it. Then the SXTs, I believe, are only 18s. These are 20s. So, but still, not bad, not terrible. It would still be a good cruising car. So we're gonna make our turn here. So, which would I prefer? Like, it's hard. There's some things about this RT that are a ton of fun, and having that V8, people look at it, and it's like the construction people right there, and like I said, gotta watch for the cops. So here to come right down the road, and this car get attention from them. But smoother ride in the SXT. Bit more fun on the RT. So, and Mr. Sheriff almost pulled right out in front of me, didn't he? That'd been interesting to have right on the road there. So, still a really good buy for the money, but I don't know, the SXT might be the way to go. Even though the less horsepower, with that additional gas, might not be too bad. And but we'll see. It's just first impression, and it's a little different. So it's just gonna take a little getting used to. Still a very good car and just a ton of fun. It still whips around corners. I've already had a couple of people really looking at it. My cousin came out and looked at it. We're more like brothers, and he really likes it. My dad loves it. So, yeah, not too bad. So, well, anyways, hope you don't mind the short drive here. Hope you enjoyed seeing the car. I'm going to try to do some more of these with other cars. I do know a few people work at some dealerships. I got this car, speaking of dealerships, at Liberty up in New Albany. I believe I mentioned that once before, but I'm not sure. So if you're looking for a Dodge, it's a good place to go. They had a couple Camaros and a Mustang up there too that had been traded in, and a Corvette actually. So Corvette was a little bit out of my price range. That is my dream car, is the brand new 2015 Corvette. So I'm working my way up. So, but you know, we'll go from there. So thanks a lot for watching. Please like, and I'll keep on doing things. If you want to see a car, let me know. Let me know in the bottom. I will do my best to get a good everyday person type of a review. It's not going to be from a dealership or anything like that. If somebody treats me good at that place, I will definitely say something. If not, well, you know, I just won't mention them. I won't say where I did it from. So, but I'm going to try to do the new Mustangs getting ready to come out, probably about a month, and I'm going to try to get into that maybe a little bit and see if we can get a test drive in that with me recording it, and we'll go from there. All right. So Solid Mustang here, signing off for right now, and don't forget to like. Thanks a lot.